Hi friends, I'm Mary at Alaskan Homemaker. Today we're going to make some creamy chicken taquitos for a freezer snack or freezer lunch or even a dinner. So let's get started. We're going to make a little flour paste to keep our little taquitos together so we don't have to worry about them opening up on us while we're cooking them. So I have 1/3 of a cup of flour in here. And we're just going to pour some water into here and make a paste. And I've got a tiny whisk. So we want it to be kind of thick, so it's going to be like our glue for our taquitos. This is a little too thick, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Oops. Okay, that's probably pretty good. It's kind of thick. Okay, and we're gonna set that aside. We have homemade flour tortillas that we just made that we're gonna use for ours. You can totally use store-bought tortillas too. Okay, and we have 8 ounces of cream cheese in our bowl, and I microwaved it for about a minute so that it's softened up a bit. So we're gonna stir this up a little bit. Okay, and we're going to add a 1/2 cup of salsa. You can either add green salsa or red salsa. I have some salsa verde that I canned up this summer, so I'm going to use that. Use anything you have on hand though. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of my homemade taco seasoning too, which I will link the recipe and the taco seasoning short below. Okay. And we need 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and this is the lime juice I'm using today. Give that a mix. We're going to taste this and see how it tastes. Ooh, that's really delicious. Okay. Now we're going to add 4 cups of chopped cooked chicken. I have a chicken that I cooked in the Instant Pot that's cooked, so I'm just going to give that a chop and get that into our mix. I have a 2-cup measuring cup here. That was 2 cups, and now we're going to get another 2 cups in there. Okay, and that looks good. We get that into our bowl. Ooh, and that looks good. There's our creamy chicken taco mix. You can put use whatever cheese that you like. I've got pepper jack here and some Colby jack. So I'll use a bit of both, probably, of those. I've got a parchment lined baking tray that I'm going to freeze them in. I'm going to flash freeze the taquitos onto here. And then once they're fully frozen, I will drop them in a gallon freezer bag. And then we can just pull out how many we need. Here's our food glue, our flour and water mixture. So we're going to get that out. Okay. Our homemade tortillas and our cheese. Okay, so we're going to lay our tortilla down, and then I'm gonna do this flatter side. These are homemade, so they're not perfectly round, but they taste delicious. Okay, so we're gonna get that there. And then we're gonna get some of this. We're gonna make like a little line of chicken mix here. Like a thin line. Okay, and then we're gonna put some cheese on here. Okay, and then we're going to roll these up as tight as we can. There we go, and our first taquito is done. And then I'm going to lay it down on this seam so that that food glue can dry right on there and keep that taquito closed up. Okay, we're going to keep on rolling. We were able to make 19 taquitos. I have some of them on this tray, and then I've got some on another tray. They wouldn't all fit on that one. And I'm going to show you my favorite way to cook them. They're not frozen yet, of course, but I'm going to show you my favorite way to cook them. I'm going to use tallow that I rendered last January to cook them in, to cook one in. Okay, so we're going to get some tallow out of here. And my skillet has been heating up. And I have it on about a 3. I like to shallow fry them, pan fry them. That makes the crispiest taquitos. You can spray all sides and then bake them in the oven also from frozen, and just bake them on 350 until they're heated through 15 to 20 minutes. You can also just put it in the microwave for 1 or 2 minutes and rotate it, you know, until it's heated through, but it just won't be crispy. But it'll still taste good, but just won't be crispy. But this is the ultimate crispy way to cook them. That's really good. This is my favorite way. And if it is frozen, you can take it straight from frozen and put it into your skillet, but you want to put a lid on it and you want to cook it very, very low, and then turn the taquito, like brown up 4 sides of the taquito, and keep putting the lid back on if it's frozen. If it isn't frozen, then it's going to be okay, because you don't have to worry about it heating through and taking so long to cook. Okay, so we're going to get our taquito into our skillet. And that paste that we use, that flour and water paste, our food glue on there, is so wonderful because that will keep it from opening up and be perfect for us. Okay, it's starting to get golden on this side, so I'm going to turn it to a new side. And here's our delicious taquito. We're out of them, and I'm going to be so glad to have these back in the freezer. These are super hot. We'll give them a taste test. See how nice they stay closed? Nice and crispy. These are so delicious. These are way better than any taquito in the freezer section. Y'all are gonna love them. I hope y'all give this recipe a try. And then these just freeze flat like this in the freezer. And then once they're frozen, just drop them into a gallon-sized freezer bag. And then you can just pull out how many you need to cook for your family or yourself. They're so delicious. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.